Naitwa Coach Bahati Mgunda, ni mratibu wa ligi ya Junior NBA pale kwenye viwanja vya JMK Park Dar es Salaam, na pia ni coach wa timu ya taifa ya vijana umri wa chini ya miaka 16 na miaka 18. Leo nimekutana na Coach Tom. Coach Thomas anatoka Denmark na nimeongea naye baadhi ya vitu, lakini nimeona ni vizuri tukaongea ili tuweze kushare na makocha wenzetu hapa Zanzibar na pia kule Dar es Salaam. Coach Tom, naomba utambulishe.
Asante. Naitwa Thomas Johansen, the Head of Development Danish Basketball Federation. Nimekuja hapa kufanya camp clinics na camp ya watoto. Kwa hiyo leo sasa hivi tutazungumza na Coach Bahati, lakini nafikiri tutaendelea kwa Kiingereza.
Najua utashangaa sana kwa nini coach anaongea Kiswahili. Coach alishaishi hapa Zanzibar kwa kipindi fulani, kwa hiyo anaongea vizuri sana. Coach, nakumbuka jana katika maongezi yetu, when we have a conversation out there, I saw some similarities in terms of how you guys run your youth program in Denmark compared to us. So I would really like you to share how you guys are doing that in terms of how you put the kids together, how you get some funds, how is the involvement of the parents towards your program, and how successful it is, what are the challenges?
So the federation in Denmark has three different areas that they work with. So we have a development department that I run. The development department is all about recruiting children, developing clubs to be able to have more members. Our biggest goal is to have more people play basketball for a longer period of time. So the second area of the federation, and the most important to the federation, is the competition department. The competition department will give out all the different tournaments that you can play. You can play in the top level or the lower levels, children's level, and so on. And the competitions is our biggest income. This is where we make our money, basically. And then we have the national team program that is separate, and the national team program is the most expensive of the three areas. It's what we spend a lot of money on compared to how many people actually benefit. Yeah. So those are the three areas of us.
So how do you run your youth program? Let's say like you have, you told me you have under 14,
yeah,
under 16 teams,
yeah,
and I like to know how people are getting involved,
yeah,
in that program,
yeah,
in terms of maybe coaches, in terms of parents, yeah. And how do you bring players together? Like in Tanzania at the moment, we have national team camps for girls is running at the moment as we speak, and at the end of the month, we're gonna have boys camp.
Yeah.
So I'd like to know where do you get funds to cover all those?
Yeah. So our youth national teams is we start with open camps for U14. We do not have any kind of selection. Those are open camps, different places in the country where children can come and play. Now all the children pay money to attend the camps, and all our coaches do not get paid. So all the coaches are volunteers, and it is that way with all the national team coaches, all the way up to U18, U19. They do not get paid, so they're all volunteers. It is an honor to be a part of the national team program. The U14 level that is the first time that we actually get to see the talents and the level, but we do not do selection. We used to do that, but now we've pushed it up because we do not believe that we will. The U14 players who are the best are not the best at U16.
Because they are not fully developed.
Exactly, yes. So at U15 is the first time that we will select players, select national teams. And here we invite them to camps, selection camps, and we tell coaches that to send their most talented players. But actually anyone can come. I mean, I can tell all my players to go if I want to. Players will pay to go to the camp, and then there will be a selection of 36 players, and these 36 players will all play in some kind of tournaments for the national teams. From there on, we have the U16. Now the U16 program and the U18 program is very steady, it's very stable, but it's exactly the same. You go through a process of training camps, and then in the end a team of 12 will be selected, plus some reserves in case of injuries. And the U16 and the U18, they participate in two big tournaments. They participate in the Nordic Championships. Yeah, the Nordic Championships is Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, and Finland, and Iceland. And I think recently also, I think Estonia has been a part of this, but those 5 first countries are the ones that have been originally the Nordic countries. So they have a tournament every year. These years, it's always in Finland. It used to be in Sweden. Now it's in Finland. They make a contract for where it's supposed to be, who has the best facilities to hold a championship. And then both the U16 and the U18 participate in the European Championship. So if they are a good team, they'll participate in the A group. If they're not that good, then they'll be in the B group. So depending on how the last year's team did, they will participate there. But there is a little bit of funding from FIBA Europe. They give the federation, all federations will get some money to participate, if you participate in the European Championships. But it is not at all enough to cover the expenses. So basically, our youth national teams are funded by parents.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, because like how we had a conversation yesterday, that's a real something I really wanted to share with my fellow coaches, the TBF or Tanzania Basketball Federation leaders, on how these things should be. It's a contribution from parents, coaches who can make that team. So in our program, we really need your support to make sure that our youth, our young kids, get chance to play, get chance to participate with their basketball. I mean, to accomplish their basketball dream. Thank you so much, Tom.
Absolutely, no problem.